Hi everyone. Today I'd like to speak about my book, Sincerity Uncompromised, that was published 2 years ago. Here I'm going to show you the cover. And the book talks about my life as a child, young adult, what motivated me to seek freedom. I didn't have any interest in spirituality, but my living conditions kind of pushed me to look for freedom, and the book is talking about that. And then talks about the so-called spiritual path when I became more aware that was actually so-called touching depths of silence, and so-called something was happening. And talks about awakening, enlightenment, and post-enlightenment, which is really important. A big part of the book is about post-enlightenment evolution, where I talk about the importance of shadow work and aligning yourself to who you truly are, crystallizing the mind, and getting rid of shadows that are causing you to not really be aligned with who you truly are. So sincerity, I'll talk about the title. Sincerity is something that has been very, very dear to me. Always was a so-called a calling for me, to be true, to be authentic, because I realized when I wasn't, there was pain there. So sincerity always directed the attention of my life beyond the relative self, beyond the egoic self, to who I truly am. I didn't know it at the time as a child, but because I was constantly cultivating sincerity, I was putting the focus on it. It was directing me all the time, taking the focus from my egoic self to the beyond. And I realized that also when I start to become aware of the so-called spiritual path that I was on, when it was began to be real to me, I could see that I need to be sincere about my shadows, about my so-called psychological limitations. Not to get caught into this so-called enlightenment trip, and that I'm beyond everything. But I realized that no, that there were things that needed to be taken care of psychologically. Uncompromised is a word that basically talk about post-enlightenment evolution, the word uncompromised, because I realized that after enlightenment, my sincerity I had to push it even further, because it was so easy to get intoxicated with realization of consciousness and forget about the shadows that were still left in my subconscious. So uncompromised deals with post-enlightenment evolution and how we bring ourselves to alignment with who we truly are, how we bring our mind basically to be aligned. Yeah, because if it's not, it's still, you still react, and you're not completely free. I have the subtitle is a path to inner liberation, which is pretty straightforward. And self mastery means that the more you liberate yourself from your shadows, the self becomes a master. So self mastery is basically post enlightenment, that the self becomes a master. Because, like I said, you can wake up and be fully enlightened, but if your mind is not crystallized, if it's not shadow free, then it could become the master in different situations, even though you're fully enlightened. And self-mastery is also the quality of leading yourself leading yourself in freedom with deep sincerity. You lead yourself, and you don't look for salvation from a teacher or from a certain dogma. You take the responsibility, and this is what basically the book is all about: is leading yourself, taking the full responsibility to find freedom, and in this lifetime to find wholeness. Because I didn't have any support from a teacher, or I didn't come from any particular religion that was supporting me, or a spiritual school. Just a human being that wanted to find sanity. I didn't even look for God or enlightenment. I just wanted to basically to be free, to feel good in life, and not dependent, and not fearful, and insecure, and somehow, in a mysterious way, life just carried me along to freedom. So this is what the book is all about. And like I said, there's also part of it is a teaching. One half of the book is a biography, the other half is teaching, where I'm showing how you can use life's situations in life as a laboratory for your own liberation, for freedom. So I don't give exercises, I don't give particular exercises. I show how, from an aware relationship with life, you go beyond life. You realize who you truly are. With sincerity, of course, as the breakthrough. Yeah. So I'll read to you endorsement that I received for the book. That will show you what the book is all about. And, yeah. So the first endorsement is from a spiritual teacher by the name of Muji, and he says, "Sincerity Uncompromised is a spiritual gem which has the potential to become a classic in the realm of self-discovery. It means wisdom will easily connect with the mind and heart of any genuine seeker of the truth. He's a powerful, authentic teacher, wise, deep, subtle, deep, compassionate, and accessible. Seek him out." Another endorsement is from a woman by the name of Patricia San Pedro. She's a 4-time Emmy Award winner and author of The Cancer Dancer, Healing One Step at a Time. And she writes, "This beautiful book is a must-read for everybody who wants to find their inner jewel. It is unique in that it is simple yet profoundly transmits the power of standing in your own truth." And I have another endorsement from Mariana Kaplan. She's also an author of Eyes Wide Open. She writes, "The book is a valuable resource to practitioners who long to explore deeper mystical realities but are committed to living their insights amidst the challenges of daily life and relationship." And last endorsement from Samuel Bonder, also an author of Healing the Spirit Matter Split. And he writes, "What a welcome breath of fresh air. Sincerity Uncompromised is a splendid voice of a spontaneously integral and integrative life journey and teaching. This book should be required reading for serious seekers of truth. More than that, it's a communication of whole being common sense that anyone wanting a reliable compass for living in the 21st century would do well to take to the heart." And there are a few more endorsements inside the book. So basically, I think that the most important thing about the book is that it combines the so-called non-duality with psychotherapy, with shadow work. And this is something that is very important in my view. It's the core of my teaching. And when I started my spiritual search, psychotherapy was like a no-no, was a dirty word within the non-dual scene. Because people believe that once you realize who you truly are, then you're beyond all that. But this is not true. And lately, there are more and more teachers that talk about it, and talk about the importance of doing therapy. So the book talks about how to integrate psychotherapy with so-called non-dual teachings. From my own personal perspective and my own personal experience, and with personal examples. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you very much.